very competitive price, and then top-notch customer service. That's Box Metal.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself or your business?
So I am a GC in the Branson Tri-Lakes area. We build about a dozen garages every year, flip a lot of homes, and got into red iron about 3 years ago for some commercial jobs that we had come up, and have been doing that ever since.
What made you decide to invest in a metal building?
Well, the advantages of red iron over the galvanized buildings that we've been putting up is just structural integrity and the ability to lift heavy weight into the air to if you need to suspend something to work on it. So red iron has a much bigger ability to span distances. So I know galvanized, you're going to get to your limit at some point, but with red iron, if you can dream it, they can build it pretty much. So if you need a very large building with really tall sidewalls, you need to store an airplane or work on a water tower or something big, red iron's the way to go.
How was the sales experience?
Sales experience was actually really great with Box Metal. We went through about a half a dozen different companies trying to find the right fit. And what I ran into was that it was difficult to talk to somebody knowledgeable right away. It was always, well, they'll call you back in a couple days. And then I missed the call. Now we're a week out and I haven't talked to anybody. I've got customers that need answers. I need to get them a quote. We need to, figure out this design. And with Box Metal, particularly with Steve Hudgens, I was able to get him on the phone anytime I needed him. He was calling me back or picking up the phone right away. And we could do change orders. I could get colors. We could dream up, roof lines, like doors. Like he just had all the answers, and I could make decisions immediately. And in today's society, that is incredibly attractive. Let me talk to a real human. I don't want to talk to AI, and I need this human to be knowledgeable, be like engineer level, at least have knowledge of what you're selling. And, Steve just knocked it out of the park every time I called him. So I felt comfortable and confident in him right away. And that's important when you're spending multiple six figures on a building. What a nightmare to get $500,000 down the road, and then I need a change order and I can't call, nobody's calling me back. Like Box Metal is on it. Their customer service is unbelievable. And it actually made it enjoyable and much faster process. Some people were months and years out. Box Metal handled it. It took care of me right away, and that was a big confidence booster for me.
So after the sale, how would you describe the communication and customer service, with the rest of our team?
Communication, customer service has just been flawless from start to finish. Literally, and I'm not saying this because I'm on a microphone. That is the truth. This is a $700,000 build here, and I'm responsible for every dime. So if something didn't go right, you'd see it. I'd be frustrated. If I had a question, I had an answer within a day. And we had door questions, gutter questions, overhang questions. We had some change order questions. So start to finish, customer service was top notch from Box Metal.
What made you choose our metal buildings over other options?
Well, it was more than really direct, great customer service. The price point was actually incredibly competitive. And I don't think I found anybody that was cheaper, but at the end of the day, I don't want to go with the cheapest option anyway, when you're building something this large. So, very competitive price, and then top-notch customer service. That's Box Metal.
How does the quality of this metal building compare to others?
So with this building in particularly, we actually didn't have any issues. And we've done a couple of them in the past where things haven't been exactly on. We've had to adjust bolt patterns. There's been some on-site welding. And for this one in particular, with what we wanted out of the building, we didn't have any issues with it.
How has your metal building improved your space or business?
Well, it's improved the ability for us to have large amounts of storage on site. The company I'm working for has a very successful Amazon business. And so having a building of this magnitude allows them to service customers instantly from all over North America. So it's greatly improved their ability to reach their customers, within a couple days and having their product on their doorstep.
What's your overall satisfaction with the building?
Overall satisfaction, 10 out of 10. Honestly, the fit, the look, the colors are really killer. Like, I feel like Box Metal's colors are today, a lot of people are going towards the kind of smoked out, darker look. They want blacks, they want grays, and there's a lot of variations in grays. Grays can lean towards blue, they can lean towards silver. So as far as aesthetics, building's awesome. And yeah, they nailed it.
Has the building met or exceeded your expectations? And if so, in what ways?
The building has absolutely met our expectations. The fit and finish of it is top notch. The delivery was on time. We've been able to communicate with Box Metal and talk with them at any time. They're always available for us. Overall, very, very pleased with the building, and this is a big investment. We're going to be over $1 million by the time this is all done. And so it's so important that you partner with the right people, because once you're in it and you've put that deposit down, like, you're married to these folks. And so Box Metal for us was 100% the right choice. We're happy with the building, and we're over the moon with the customer service.
Would you recommend Box Metal buildings to others? And if so, why?
Yes, I would absolutely recommend Box Metal buildings to other customers. If you want a pain-free process of creating your building, first of all, and whatever you want to dream up, these guys can build. We had this awning was kind of a different thing, and this is a mono-slope building, and the doors were different sizes. Whatever you can dream up, they can build, and the customer service is excellent. And that's the whole thing to me, is that you're going to run into issues. You're going to have problems. There's going to be questions. And when I can get an engineer, I can get a knowledgeable sales rep on the phone that day, get my team back on the job and get to working, that's saving me time and money. So start to finish, the whole process has been very much to our satisfaction. Very happy with everything.
If you had to do it all over again, would you still choose Box Metal buildings for your building's needs?
You bet. The next building I order, I'm calling Box Metal, and I'm calling my boy Steve Hudgens. Sell me a metal building, Steve. That's my guy. He nailed it. The whole team did a really great job. And once you find something that works, you keep doing it, And for us, that's Box Metal.